Hey, what's going on, guys? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of The Road to Glory. Episode number 273 today, once again, powered by the lovely people over at Elgato, my sponsor. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you might be thinking, okay, we're getting into those summer months. I want to become a content creator, and the new FC game is a couple months away, so it's time to upgrade my content creation station where I'm going to be making these videos and doing these streams or whatever it may be. So as always, there is a link down below. It will be my special Elgato link. You can go ahead and check out the website, see what sort of things that you're after, pick them up for yourselves. You can use code LA5TY for 5% off at checkout. And well, also, just a heads up, we'll have Elgato Prime Day deals later on in this month as well, in just over a week's time. So look out for that, and I will, of course, keep you up to date with that. So, as we move on into the episode, today I begin with the daily pack side of things, the 85 combos and whatnot, player picks and exchange packs and all of the good stuff. And then I decided this week I'm going to get my rivals done. I'm going to go 35 points. I'm going to do my best to get promoted so that we are, well, in a better spot than we were the last couple of weeks in terms of our rivals rewards. I think 2 weeks ago I didn't play it at all, and then last week we got the 5 wins, but of course, when I'm down in Division 4, 5 wins just doesn't really give me anything much at all. So let's endeavour to get pushed up to Div 3 and get the 35 points today. And I'm also going to make, well, I'm going to Evo a couple players and make one particularly good Evo boost to a player that I really, really, really like on this game. So yeah, if you enjoy it, hit me with a thumbs up and all of that good stuff. Now, with the daily 85 times 5s, I got 0 promo cards again, and I'm like, come on, EA, sort me out, mate. But you know what? If you don't get the promo cards, often you get the 88s, the 89 golds, and they can go into some exchanges, and this particular exchange gave me a 90 and an 89, which was enough to get another one done. We can get a shapeshifter from this, so I'm going to get behind an 89 Erdegaard. We are going to get something, and can it be something good, or is it going to be something that I've already had and or fodder? Both. Yeah, definitely. 95 rated Venegas now is someone that I've packed just too many times. We do get an 89, 88, 85. It's all right in it. It's just not really what I want to see. If I'm seeing a shapeshifter, I'd love it to be one of those 97 rated, 98 rated ones that could really shape up the team and yeah, like just shake things up a little bit. Anyway, Lionel Messi in an 83 times 20. So that was the 88 plus exchange. I think I put Messi into it to get him out of it. So not ideal. But then it does give you just about enough fodder to complete all 4 of the daily player picks. So with that, we're going to hopefully get a shapeshifter. Or, the flare you really want to see with these is that dark purple flare. And I've seen it once, just once. And I think that was the first night that Team 3 came out, or the first night that Path to Glory came out. And that's where we got... Who did we get? Did we get Ryton from one of those? Maybe we did, I can't even remember. There's so many special packs and picks at the moment. Oh, it's her again. It's her again. Stop arriving in my packs, please. I'm now fed up of packing you. All right, cool. Cheers. Moving on. The final player pick doesn't quite give out. The more I do these, the less I like them. I just walk away with less than what I put into it, really. However, after a game or 2 of squad battles, probably squad battles, I think at this point, I unlocked a 94 rated Spitzy, plays for the Netherlands. So if Holland do well in the women's Euros, then she could get herself an upgrade, and if they win it, she could go up to 99, I think. Is that right? All of the winning items go to 99? Is that how the Path to Glory works? I think it is. Anyway, I think it is. So, from a 3 times 83 pack, I see the icon tunnel, and I'm like, oh my goodness. You what? You what, mate? So I'm getting excited, thinking, I can't believe it, my time has come. It is Eusebio, ladies and gentlemen, and I was just so buzzing about the thought of that. And then Casillas walked around again. We've seen him a couple times. And I'm just disappointed. I don't know why, but I got really excited when I saw the tunnel was Brazilian to begin with. And I knew it was like a female walkout. So I thought, okay, well, there's not a Brazilian female icon that's in the game. So I don't know why I got excited. I just thought something big was going to happen, and it just didn't. 97, Casillas again. And then unfortunately for me, I pack a pretty valuable player. She's chilling at like 350, 400k, this Raiton card. I pack her again. Untradeable. Duplicate. I wish I could share that with one of you guys out there, but unfortunately we can't. Because I think this is a fairly, like, desirable card. A lot of people, I mean, you look at the 4-star four-star skills, should I say, and I get a little bit disappointed, but hey, let's face it, maybe she can move up to a 5-star with the right upgrades. If is it Norway she was? Yeah, I think she's Norwegian. If she can get some wins for her team. Anyway, George Hurst, it was the last day I had for an Evo that would turn him into a bit of a monster centre-back. But we're more doing it because I've always played this guy Cam for some reason. He is a striker, IRL. But I like him at Cam because he had the right playstyles at the time that he was really OP. So I'm going to actually just put him up to... He's going to basically become nearly Club 90 with really good defending and physical. And then at some point, hopefully, I'll then be able to just up the passing and shooting game a little bit and give him more playstyles so he becomes really, really good. And of course, we're still working on the Harry Clark evolution. So I thought, you know what, let's go into Rivals. Let's see if we can push ourselves up a division and get ourselves up to the 35 points. And I have to say, it weren't a bad run, you know. Like, yeah, we came up against some folk that were unbeatable for someone of my skill level. Let's just put it that way. And at that point, I'm quite happy to just pause and quit. What I was really hoping for here is a relatively stress-free route to Division 3. All right, I wanted to... I didn't really care if we won one, lost one, won one, lost one. Just at some point, I needed to go on a run enough that I could get past that Division 3 boundary. Whether that's me on a hot streak or what. I just wanted that to happen at some point during this episode, all right? So, and I think after, maybe after that game or after this game, I'm like on a hot streak. Final game to get promoted, and I think I bottled it or something. So I kind of get there a couple times and then lose again, and then we have to push through again. So it's quite the process to get me up into a next division, because a lot of the time I focus far too much on, oh, look at that, I am one game away from getting promoted. Whereas if I just didn't look at it, I'd probably get promoted without even thinking about it. But when I go into those crucial games, I get a little bit like overwhelmed and I bottle it. It's classic lasty bottle syndrome, I think. But anyway, we score a nice bicycle kick with Savinho there, and 4-0 was enough for my opponent to rage quit. So we say see you later to him. Or her, and move on into the next one. As you could see, that at that point there, I was hot streak and one win away, and then I lost it. Oh well. Anyway, still boosting the stats of Harry Clark and George Hurst. So those two are now, well, they're getting even better. Obviously, this Hurst has got 99 dribbling as well, so that's cool. And I think Harry Clark's got 99 defending. So we've got a couple of nice players there. I then come up against a pretty cool squad. This guy's packed the Salma Paraluello Path to Glory card. That's a really nice one. I would like that. She's super expensive as well, like 3 mil, I think. She's a very expensive card. We both score with our Kaka. I can then stick a penalty into the bottom corner with David Beckham, the skinhead version, and then Kaka into Lauren James, little speed boost, knock it across. Kaka's there to slot it home, and that was enough for my opponent. So yeah, them two working so well together up front. You got 5 playstyle plus Kaka, 3 playstyle plus overpowered Lauren James. I think you might be able to tell where this is going. I'm gonna add another playstyle plus to Lauren James that is gonna make her, well, possibly even quicker. We'll get there anyway. So completed the Evo for Harry Clark, which now gets rid of that pretty cool TOTS colour design that he had on him, but he is a better player for it, and we are close to getting George Hurst done. So this might be one of the last pieces of gameplay that I show you. It's certainly not the last game that I played for the day, but this was an absolute doozy, this one. So my opponent here was playing at, I think, Celtic Park, has the Celtic badge, has a Evo Henrik Larsson that I could not handle. He was just finessing everything. He was fantastic. Could not defend him at all. Even with the stats that he's got, like, he was just unplayable in my opinion. This guy clearly knew what he was doing with him. But then the rest of his squad seemed to be like Man United, past and present. So I didn't know if he was a Man United fan or a Celtic fan or maybe a little bit of both. Can you really be both? I don't know. I think you kind of get away with it if you support a Scottish team and then also kind of have an English team. I don't know. Should be one squad, right? But he was certainly doing quite well with some of these Man United players and stuff. Wow, I just realised that wasn't even Tots Bruno. This game was going back and forth, by the way, until I finally broke my opponent to the point where, you know, like I went more than one goal ahead. A lot of the time I was playing catch up in this one and getting the equalizer, but then eventually I just started scoring, and we're 7-5 up at this point. That's right, 12 goal thriller. Oh, make that 13 goals, and that was unlucky for my opponent because I go on to score again with Rafael Leao, who did a good job for me, you know, at Cam today. I might have been a little bit harsh on the fella. He certainly did well for me in this batch of games anyway. So he can probably make his way back into the starting 11, and with my sincere apologies, you know. Anyway, a game or two later, I got promoted up to Division 3. And we are, I think, like 5 points off getting the 35 points. So it was all pretty close to being done. And George Hurst was nearly complete as well. So I decided Quick Step Plus. I didn't realise this. If I'd have known this earlier, I would have done it earlier. But I just remember, well, I noticed in the menus that I could add Quick Step Plus to Lauren James. She's already got Rapid Plus and the best 2 shooting play styles in the game. I can turn her into, she's my favourite card in the game, her and Kaka. And now I've just made her even better. Oh my God. This is bad news for any lasty opponents in the near future, because I am going to be able to quick step speed boost with Lauren James into a rapid running style, and then I can either finesse ya or I can low driven ya. Yeah, it's over for you guys. Well, unless you know how to score, because I can't defend and you'll just outscore me. But eventually got up to my 35 points. We can expect some quite nice rewards on Thursday, which is cool. I also gave a pretty cool card design to Lauren James. She's got now the same one as Rafael Leao. Looks really nice, by the way. So, yeah, I mean, my favourite card just got an overpowered Playstyle Plus added and is now even better than before. Dub. If you've enjoyed today's video, please do me a little favour and hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe as well to my channel if you're new. Don't forget to follow me on all my socials, and my special Elgato link is down below. Go and have a little shop on there and see what could upgrade your current setup for gaming and content creation. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, have a great rest of your day. Take it easy in this heat, and I will catch you again in the next episode. I look forward to seeing you then. Peace.